So apparently I'm a deep rock beer channel now, since it seems like that's all you animals want. Fine, let's go again. Slight change from last time though, we won't be modeling new mugs. Instead, we're going to use the ones from my first deep rock video, since I never actually made any drinks for them.
Leave home for rock and stone, bend your backs to take your gold. Dark and dirt is what we know, deep in rock is where we go.
First beer of the day is Seasoned Moonrider, which is supposed to be a sweeter brew with an orange tint. I had a cool recipe idea for this, but then I realized that this was just an excuse to make one of my favorite drinks. If you've never heard of a lunchbox before, stay with me because it sounds disgusting, but it tastes great. We start with 1/2 Coors beer, 1/2 OJ, and then add a shot of amaretto.
Alright, first up, Seasoned Moonrider. So the first ingredient is a light, low point beer. I'm going to use Coors Light, but you can honestly substitute this with Bud Light or just about any other low point beer. I think this is the first time we've done one of these videos and actually had beer in the video. So our next ingredient is orange juice. Oh yeah, there we go. The final ingredient is a single shot of amaretto. 1 shot of amaretto. And cheers. Cheers. That's always a good drink, man. That always tastes delicious. You know, by the time that we've gotten around to the third video of these, you think I would have learned how to make the lips so that you can actually drink out of these cups. Man, I love lunchboxes. They are so good. I'm honestly tempted to just cancel the video and just sit here and drink lunchboxes all day. It's a really good drink. I really like this drink, and I think it fits the profile of the beer pretty nicely. It's nice and hoppy and tastes delicious. This one's really good. It's a really tasty drink, and honestly, seriously, not as a gimmick, just because it's like a deep rock beer, I would really recommend making this at home. It tastes delicious. So like this would be a really good party drink if you ever want to make this like just in bulk. It's cheap, it's easy to make, and it honestly tastes really good. It's a really like refreshing, easy drink. And I mean, the orange juice covers how cheap the Coors tastes, and it's nice. It tastes good. That's good. I like that. Going soft. The drinks I'm making are starting to turn like actually nice. They're simple, easy drinks with reasonable proportions. And that is not what leads people to click on these videos. You're here to watch me hurt myself with alcohol. So stick around, I'll make up for it on the next one, I promise.
Alright, I decided to get the tough one out of the way early. Gliffid Slammer is very clearly the worst drink on the menu and explicitly consists of 2 parts. 1/2 the cheapest alcohol, and 1/2 the cheapest energy drink. So to accomplish this alcoholic suicide, we're going to use cheap vodka and Monster energy drink.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, save your preference.
I don't want to do it.
Save the fun for later.
I don't want to do it.
It's up for now.
I don't want to do it. Next up is Gliffid Slammer. I don't want to do this. I'm going to put as much ice as I can in here so that there's as little room for alcohol as possible, because I am afraid of this drink. The first ingredient is vodka. Like, oh my god, it's plastic and like gross. Oh god. Oh god. And the second ingredient is a cheap energy drink. So I'm going to do Monster energy drink. You know, I actually, when I was 12, I'd drink these. I haven't had one of these since I was a child, because, you know, I'm an adult. I'm pretty sure that this is what they, somebody did this, and this is what caused them to ban Four Locos. Oh, that's disgusting looking. It's green and putrid. That smells pretty bad, too. Okay.
Stop stalling! Suffer!
I really like how the print turned out. I think this is like one of the best mugs.
Yeah, so neat. Talked all about it. Drink!
Cheers. There's no like constructive flavors here. There's nothing like, I can't be like, oh, it tastes like this. Let me compare it to something else. No, it just tastes bad. It's like bad vodka and energy. Don't make this drink at home, because when it does inevitably kill you, because it will, you really don't want to be found with the cheapest vodka and energy drink as the two things that were in front of you when you died, because there is nothing that will break your mother's heart more than having that be your cause of death. You know, I had COVID and it was a more pleasant experience than this. We're done with this. Okay. Yeah. Let's do something pleasant. Next beer.
Argenstat is up next. Now, admittedly, there really isn't a lot of description around this other than it's just really cold. So we're going to be using dry ice for the signature effect. Then for the actual drink, we're going to use vodka for the base, simple syrup for volume, and a little bit of lime juice for flavor.
So now for probably the most unique brew we've ever done, we're doing Argenstat. All right, and we're going to start off with some vodka. Next, we have some simple syrup. And finally, some lime juice. Now, of course, the part of this is that it's super cold, so we're gonna have to go ahead and add some dry ice to it. Ooh, baby, all right. I can feel how cold that is. Some dry ice directly into the drink. Ooh, look at that. Now that lives up to its name. And looks plenty cold. Ooh, you can hear it. This is probably the most badass brew I've ever made. This is pretty cool. Cheers. Ooh, that tastes good. Ooh, that's cold. That is really cold. It actually is really cold. That's kind of cool that it's actually uniquely cold. No, this is actually like a really thematic thing. This is exactly the sort of stuff I wanted to do when I set out to make these videos. Make something that looked and felt like what those beers felt like in the game. And this is it, man. Just tilt it a little bit. All the smoke will just flow off like this side. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Oh, dry ice looks so cool. There's something dangerous about this though. I cannot tell how much drink is left in there. I have absolutely no idea if I have a lot left or a little left because I can't see in the cup. I think this might be my favorite drink that we've made so far. I think this is probably the best one. I'm really digging this one. It's really good. You know, okay, so I've talked a lot about just playing with dry ice, because playing with dry ice is a ton of fun. But I actually really enjoy this. I think it pairs well. I think this one works out pretty nicely because it kind of has that like cool, refreshing taste of like vodka with some like sweet vodka and just some lime, and it really goes well with these super cold. Because like you can't do whiskey and do it really, really cold. But doing vodka can go really cold. I mean, there's a reason the Russians drink it. It's designed to be cold. Oh, this is really fun. I really like this one. I would recommend just doing this for fun. It's cheap, it's easy, it's a good time. Anyway, moving on to the next brew.
So the last mug I have made is for the buff beers. Fun fact, all of these beers share the same mug, so we could honestly do any of them. I decided that I was going to do my personal favorite, Pots of Gold. Now this one is a super sweet yellow drink, so we're going to be going with brandy for the base, apple juice for filler, and champagne to make it light and bubbly. Then we're going to throw in a little bit of edible glitter to really sell the golden aesthetic.
Why do you only watch my alcohol videos? I make cool stuff. I make cool shit. You can watch the other things. I don't have to be an alcoholic. You can watch the other things.
All right, we're finally on to the last drink, Pots o' Gold. So we're again making this one in a separate glass because I want you guys to be able to see the effects, since we're really trying to make it look like the drink it is in game. All right, so the first thing we're doing is some brandy as the base. And next up, apple juice. And finally, champagne. You know, when these videos started out, they were just excuses for me to buy different types of alcohol because I just wanted to drink some. And then you guys decided that this was the only thing you were going to watch. So now I make alcohol videos and I drink away my engineering degree. Wonder if I can shoot it upstairs. Oh, that was going regardless of whether I wanted it to or not. Now for the finishing touch, we are going to add just the smallest amount of gold dust to make it really look like it's supposed to. The last time I did this, I added way too much silver dust in the last video, so we're going to try and add a much smaller amount. That looks so freaking cool. Holy cow, look at that. I don't know how well that comes across on the camera, but that looks like silky gold. That's awesome. Oh. All right. So before I get into this one, I have a prediction for you. I think I'm really gonna like it because I always find the fourth drink to be pretty good because I'm always really drunk by the time that the fourth drink shows up. But it does look really cool. It looks golden, it looks fancy. I actually really like the way that this one is like turning out. To a successful deep dive. Oh, that is strong. Oh, that's so cool. Because I'm a goblin and can't actually drink right, there's a lot of gold dust on the lip of the drink now, and it looks really awesome. Oh, that's pretty strong. I probably didn't put enough apple juice, but that's what you get when you're 3 drinks in and still trying to mix new drinks. Woo! Man. I like that one though. It's good. Very appley. I mean, I got apple brandy to go with the apple juice, so it turned out pretty well. Woo! I'm gonna sleep so well tonight. So, I don't know if you've noticed as I've been drinking, but there is some blue tape on the bottom of this mug here. Whenever we were originally making the shelf video for this mug originally,
we have IR sensors that detected when the mugs were sitting down on the shelf. But this is black filament, and black doesn't reflect any light. So the IR sensors just didn't know whenever it was sitting on the spot. So we added some blue painter's tape because that was just the easiest thing I had sitting around. And it worked like a charm. So if you see the blue X on the bottom, it's because I'm an inept engineer, which, you know, title of the channel. But I want you to think about the fact that next time you drive over a bridge, or you load a critical web page, or you're dependent on some engine in your car not to blow up, that it was designed by an engineer like me, who could have been doing this the night before and woken up at 8 a.m. and done the thing that you critically rely on. This is what the human race lives on. So, good luck.
One that I have is not actually fully being used. You can unlock it.
You know, you're making a lot of complaints to somebody who
Who's
just
wrong?
had a Gliffid Slammer and an Argenstat immediately after taking a seasoned Moonrider and is now halfway through a Gold Rush. So let's just bring the expectations down a lot.
No.
I want a divorce.
Give it.
Yeah, you toss me so many alcohols so well, but then you can't toss me my wedding ring. Oh! Did you impact the microphone? Did you headshot the microphone? Champagne! Oh my god, I'm so fucking drunk.
Excellent.
I think part of the problem with this drink is apple juice is not a very strong juice in terms of flavor. It's actually, it's relatively weak. So coming up against the flavors of the brandy and the champagne, most of what I'm tasting is the brandy and the champagne. Like, I taste the brandy, I taste the like carbonation of the champagne, but I really don't taste the apple juice too much. It's just like, it doesn't taste bad, it tastes palatable, but it's just brandy. I do like this mug too. It's got probably the finest detail on any of the mugs that we have, but it also kind of shows that I'm bad at 3D printing because you can see the layer shifts halfway through. But it was a really cool mug to build and design, so I'm a pretty big fan of it. It was good. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Some Bad Engineer, and if you like that video, let me know down in the comments what else you want me to make, whether it's making something from a game or a show, or doing another set of drinks from whether it's Deep Rock or something else. Just let me know what you guys want to see, and I'm going to do it. So thanks so much for watching again, and you guys have an awesome day.